Gods and goddesses, I bring you heroism and despair. I'm Inuki. Let's go to the carnage. Shiplol saves Cupid from having to walk around with the burden of a kill. Agni is wobbling away when Cupid lines up some open heart surgery. Hades steals that heart bomb, but this love between this decrepit bag of bones and a young child warrior will only end in a battle to the death. Shiplol just wants some human interaction using Pillar of Extreme Huggies to finish baby Cupid off. Smacktrix the Frightened runs right into Cupid's field of view, but thanks to Hades' subterranean burrowing skills, he is able to block that shot. The bomb simply tickles Hades' funny bone, which angers him greatly. He uses Pillar of Agni to suffocate Cupid with damage, and that's score 2 for the bone guy. It's gone total Jumanji in the jungle. The teams are duking it out, and it's difficult to know when the best opportunity to strike will be. Bacchus delivers a disorientatingly uneventful intoxication. Apollo infiltrates and exfiltrates right into what I would call the event. The opportunity to strike has revealed itself. This is when you commit. Antinous as Thor sets up his overly German team for a desert Kraken fury. Hades has no time to cry about his lost comrades. The sirens are on, but the enemy shows no sign of pulling over. Zapman disobeys the rulebook of Smite and puts all his chips on the table. Hades and Odin are the only remaining contestants on the enemy team. DoTA Krieg the Anher lets every blue member down as he whimsically fades to black. If only he had survived, this would have been the perfect play. The positioning of every member is rather rough, but Anvil of the Dawn changes everything. Adonis, DoTA Krieg, and Schlenz all seize the opportunity and 4th place. Congratulations! But you still died, DoTA Krieg. Stones aren't well known for their ability to escape a blinking Fenrir. He bites down hard and express deliveries Poseidon to Apollo. Some clean shots to the face and then an incredible Aegis blocking World Weaver brutalized and a beautiful cord. A hail of ultimate covers Poseidon's escape and kills Fenrir. Stony is so polite he even drops a girdle for Guan Yu. Disengage. It's an unorthodox blink from Fenrir, and check out this unnecessary 360 bike grab. Fenrir then frolics over to Apollo, settling Poseidon right down in front of him when Knee fires the heat-seeking missile known as World Weaver. He blocks so much damage, and then after releasing the Kraken in the Fields of Love, Stony goes to the middle lane and sets up a lemonade stall to pay for all the hospital bills he's going to need. One last note. This was probably the best disengage of all times. Ares doesn't mingle with common picks, but Hexagon turns up late to the party and defiantly shows us what Ares is all about. Everyone's used their escapes, and he even captures Guan Yu after his ultimate ends for a total of 5 fishes. Then it's Vulcan booming, Agni scorching, rampaging, boring, and... oh, we're missing one. Ah, classic Loki. Ares serves up the enemy team to the red hungry hippos. The odds were slightly against them, but forget no escape. This was no argument. Sit down and shut up, blue team. This is how you play. Excellent tank support, team fighting Hexagon. However, you are not the one. It may be all random, but you can even find great moments in assault mode. Squad leader Tusky on point starts by riding gallantly into battle. Average Hades Joe supports that ball. Then Blue Bacchus belly flops in for an intoxicate on 2 enemies. It starts to get serious when Blue Hades moves in for the Pillar of Agni, but Red Hades returns fire to a much greater effect, picking up 5 enemy gods. The hyper laser penta-killing searing pain plows a hole right through the hopes and dreams of every enemy god. We require a montage. And what do we have here? It's Hi-Rez Travis being lectured by the patrons of Smite. Your average Joe and Vidalgo don't really care for your pitiful Aegis. Resistance was futile. It isn't all single-shot ultimate synergy. Everybody knows the value of Helen Ra and Assault, but it's not enough to have the picks. Fantastic timed healing sustains Ra well enough to fire off this slick monster kill. In super slow motion, you could mistake this for a happy rave with a murderous ending. Ra has turned the lights out for this week's top 5 plays. Check the video description on how to send in your own. As for now, I'm still Inuki. I'm going into the jungle.